this was crazy. This was crazy. Today, the Air Force unveils the B-21 bomber. This thing is a real spaceship. It's going to cost somewhere between $200 billion to create 100 of these. Watch this, though. There's 6 of them in rotation right now. Their goal is to create 100 of them. Now, I'm a firm believer in this, and I'm going to just keep it real with you. I believe that defense is, I'm not mad at America for spending money on defense. Because here's why. None of us knows how it feels. Don't get me wrong, rest in peace to everybody for 9/11. That scared the shit out of everybody in America. But I can promise you, first of all, let me say this. Salute to all the troops. Salute to everybody that fight every day, that risk their life every day so we can be in the comfort of our homes. Right? So I'm going to be real with you. I'm not mad at them spending money on this type of stuff. You know why? Because we reap the benefits of it. I can almost guarantee you none of us would like the fact if we had to be in a position Ukraine was in. None of us would enjoy the fact of being in a position like a country like Palestine or a third world country where you a civilian and you got to just fight and you hearing bombs all day. I don't think none of us would enjoy that. So, I never have nothing bad to say about the military. I never have nothing bad to say about them spending money on defense. You know why? Because those men and those women should be applauded. I don't care what they spend. I think it's a lot of other stuff they shouldn't be spending money on, but defense ain't one of them. Just like I feel like as a person who owns a home or rents a home, you should spend money on protecting your family and your home. I feel like the military is protecting us. I'm not mad, spend that money on protecting us, because I don't know, bad enough I grew up in the hood, but I don't know what it's like to have rocket launchers flying across my face every day. I don't think that's something that I would be comfortable with, right? I don't think that's something that I want to get used to. So go create 10,000 of these things you got to. They look real cool. I'm probably mad that I don't know how to drive one, and because I'm convicted with a firearm, I probably can't drive one. But I think that is some cool shit. I watched the Red Tail. You ever saw Red Tails? I swear to God, I was like, dog, that is crazy. Bro. I was watching Red Tails the other day, bro. So this is what I do in my pastime. I read books, I watch documentaries, and I watch stuff like that. So two of my favorite movies, I'm not going to say Red Tails, but one of my favorite movies of all time is The Debaters Club, The Great Debaters Club. Something with Denzel. I think that man should have got a damn Academy Award for that movie, dog. That's one of my favorite movies. But I was watching Red Tails, bro, you just never know. My cousin George, shout out to my cousin George. I remember being little when he was at Desert Storm. I remember going to watch him do that, and I was like, dude, that's some cool crap. I think there's a camaraderie. One of my favorite movies is Dead Presidents. And I just enjoy, I salute them. So if you're in the army, you're in the military, man, listen, spend the money. I do the thing, spend that shit. Spend that shit. We need to spend money on that. All right, next, Jose. Let's go, man. I just been on a little journey. Now, this one got G excited. He went back to when I told him, when he saw this slide, I saw him transform. He got some Nikes on right now, but I saw him putting like military boots on when he saw this. I saw him getting his pistol. I saw him putting the black stuff under his eyes. I saw him doing something like, right? So check this out. Nah, this Black Hawk is serious. This Black Hawk, this the ones they jump out of. And when they jump out of, they slide down. This the one. So this one is like invisible too, right? Or something like that. But it can, like all y'all jump in it together and jump out of it. I'm about to jump out. That's what y'all do on this, right? I know that I ain't tripping. They jump out the damn thing. So check this out. This is big. So when you think about companies like Lockheed Martin, Boeing, so they lost the contract to a company, the ticker symbol was TNT. The company stock surged about 8% today. This Black Hawk is amazing, yo. Boeing and Lockheed Martin, a company that I own, are going, watch this. They are going to, what do you call it when you like, when something don't go your way? Appeal. They are going to appeal the fact that they didn't win this contract. Now, mind you, Boeing and Lockheed Martin are two of the major distributors in the defensive aerospace industry. So for a big dog not to win this contract some type of way, make me feel some type of way. No, you, Rashawn McQuine, they feel some type of way about getting this. So I told this to G. I didn't think it was such a big deal until he started getting excited. I'm like, bro, why are you so excited? He's like, bro, I'm telling you, this is it. I was like, bro, what is wrong with you? Why do you look like that? He was like, I'm telling you, bro, that's my shit right there. I'm like, hold up, cuz, we not in the ball. He having flashbacks and shit. Chill, bro. We not jumping out nothing. We not in a foxhole. I don't got no canteen. I don't got nothing, bro. This is me. Wall Street look like us now, fam. We in the studio. We good. Yeah, he was in this bitch tripping, you heard me? Let's go, man. Let's go. Now, check this out. Boeing today, and I'm telling you about this because this is dope, man. I'm talking about this, and as I think about this, yesterday, analysts increased Delta and American Airlines. They gave them a buy rating. Now, I will say this. I don't believe that we should invest in airline stocks. Every airline stock I know has a bad balance sheet except for one, and that's Alaska Air and Southwest. Everybody else has bad balance sheets, and too much is dependent on the airline stocks. They depend on too much other stuff. But today, Boeing built the last 747 jumbo jet. Today, it's the end of an era. It's the end of an era. This was the jumbo jet. Now, I think over the recent years, they've built over a few thousand, maybe like 1,600 of these, or 1,600 of these, because they're so big. But they've only built 700 in the last couple years. Now, watch this. There's a new wide-body backlog. So now the thing is they keep evolving. But they come out with this thing called a 777 MAX. Tudor, let's show them what that look like. Right? They're building this thing called a 777 MAX. This thing is massive. Now, the deliveries are delayed to 2025. Now I see why they mad they didn't get the Black Hawk Down thing. Right? So I want you to understand something. Boeing is the biggest airplane builder in the world, and its competitor is Airbus. So when you get on an airplane, it's going to either be a Boeing or an Airbus plane. And Boeing is a staple in American economy. They actually have been going through some tough times since the 737 crash. I think that was 2018. That was that crash, G. 2018 had that crash, so they kind of been fighting since then. I will tell you this. When Boeing is doing good, the economy is doing good. You can bet your bottom dollar on that. When Boeing is doing good, the American economy is doing good. Let's go, Tootie. Yo, I told y'all today was going to be one of them ones. I just felt it, right? Now, here we go. This is important. This is really important. The oil crisis in Europe is a thing. This is why we got to be heavy. And why? Because the sanction on Russia is a thing. Russia is an oil powerhouse. But Russia is cutting Europe off. So LNG is a thing. Next slide. Watch this. So what we're going to look at is these are the companies, the LNG players that Europe needs that can help Europe, right? These companies have large upsides. So we're looking at Chevron. Now, some of these companies I don't feel all the way good about, but Shell is heavy as a company. I think have a lot of upside. Cheniere is a company that has a lot of upside. But watch this. Show me this next one. This was heavy, right? Europe is in a gas shortage. Now, I'm about to explain this to you. It's about 30 BCM. So what that means is this. They need about 10 ships. They need about 10 ships to equal 1 BCM. They need about 10 LNG ships that equals 1 BCM. They need 300. They would need 300 ships right now to bail them out. They are in a serious shortage because Russia cutting them off. Watch this, though. I told y'all, Putin be playing a dangerous game. But watch this, though. This means America is one of the biggest companies that's helping them. America and Canada. I think it's America, Canada, and I forgot the other country that's helping them out a lot. This is another reason why I'm heavy on the energy and the oil stocks right now, because that is going to increase as we try to help Europe out of this crisis. All right, man, let's go, man. I like it. Let's speed up a little bit. All right, so Taiwan estimates is up 10% on the last month, but Taiwan Semiconductors initiates, it triples down on its investment in America. Why? Because America, so Taiwan represents 70% of the chips made in the world, 70%. They're now going to build a plant in America. This is why we helping them out so much. The reason why we got to help them out is because if they represent 70%, watch this is good. If they represent 70% of the chips made in America and we let China overtake Taiwan, we in trouble. China is trying to bully them like, yo, stop playing, put me in a game. Y'all need to come back home. Taiwan is like,
Don't.
Let me out. So then they came to America. And said,
I'm in a bind, Nate.
Some other time.
I
don't want to hear that.
need this money, Nate.
I don't want to hear it. If you don't help me, we got a problem. Because you know that all of your chips are made here. I want you to think about something for a second. What would it look like if China, America's biggest nemesis, had all your data? That is a game changer. Okay, let's go back to something. Orange Face told us something a year and a half ago. Listen, I need y'all to know this, bro. Like, I just study the game. And I just pay attention to what people be saying. Orange Face told us 2 years ago, he said, hey, we got to ban TikTok. He said, it might be fun and games right now, but they up to something. And what did we say? Man, let them children dance. We not worried about that. Come to find out, even the children in China can't look at TikTok. They mad over there. Yo, why we can't even look at it? Because this app is used for all kind of other stuff that you don't see on the front, like programming, stealing information. Listen, your data is worth more than your money. Your data is worth more than your money. China needs your data. You know why? Because they growing. They not over there just doing nothing. Them people been growing. Them people been expanding. Listen, I'm telling y'all, we be mad at the person who said it, but we ain't paying attention. The dude said, I'm going to tell you why he knew this. Not because he was a politician. He was a businessman. The one thing Orange Face know how to do is he know how to do white folks' business. He know when white folk business is at a threat. Jose, am I right? I'm crossing the line? Man, that's my show, man. We rocking, man. He know white. See, we don't know. See, we know black business. You know what black business look like? Support my business. That's what black business look like. Support my business. White business look like, let's take over the world. So here's what I'm telling you. Orange Man said this. Orange Face said this. He said, listen, the people up to no good. We cannot allow them to penetrate. If we do, it is one of the biggest mistakes we will ever be done made. Here we are 2 years later, now fighting if we should ban them or not. After we've discovered that they don't even let their own youth watch TikTok. Their own youth can't have social media. They can't play games. It's one of my sayings that I always say. I tell my daughter this all the time. Cows don't drink cow milk. Why should we? When she cough, I say that's the cow milk. I tell her all the time. I be like, grown cows don't drink cow milk. Why you want to drink that stuff? It ain't no good. It ain't no good. So now when she calls, she be like, Dad, I got to start drinking the cow milk. Yes, you do. It ain't no good. It ain't no good for you. All right, so Taiwan Semiconductor to triple their initial investment in the U.S. to $40 billion. And so because that's our politics, though, because we helped them, hey, yo, you got to come build some of that over here. Y'all good at what you do. Let's do it, man. All right, Tudor, let's go, man. Let's go, man. All right, so here's the biggest ones in Taiwan in the SMH. TSM equals 14%. NVIDIA equals 10%. ASML equals 5%. Qualcomm equals 5%. AMD equals 5%. Here's what I want you to understand. The reason why SMH is down so much is because TSM and NVIDIA has been down. They carry that ETF. And so when all 5 of these are down, you know that ETF 100% will be down. These stocks have actually been up since October, so you see stock going up a little bit more. Let's go, Tudor.